Hey, what's up guys? It's Dr. Ganatra, and I wanted to share with you two books that are phenomenal. And if you're struggling with mindset in your practice, or your team is just not on board with a lot of things, maybe it's like raising your prices, or maybe it's, having that business conversation with your team, or you're just trying to grow your practice and your team's like the sticky point, and you're like, God, how do I shift their mindset around things? Because they're just so restrictive and they're not thinking in an abundance mentality. I'm gonna share two simple books with you, two amazing books, I shouldn't say simple, amazing books that will really reshape the mindset of your team around not just your practice, but their entire life. I've always believed that really for us to make a growth movement in our practice where things are actually growing and the business is doing good and we have a nice environment for the team, we have to be better leaders. And better leaders actually forge the narrative. They shift the narrative in their team's mind. And these books help you do that. The first one is this one, Happy Pocket Full of Money. Don't let the title fool you. This is not just about, oh my God, money. It's one of those money books. This is about abundance. It is about, the tagline is, the subheadline is Infinite Wealth and Abundance in the Here and Now. It's by David Cameron Gikondi. Incredible writer, and you can see it's like one of those books that I read through and I underlined so many pages, and it was so good that my wife wanted to read it, and I was like, no, get your own copy. It's that good, and I have underlined so many pages here, and it literally is a thought experiment or an exercise in how your mindset and limiting thoughts and ideals and whatever we were taught about money influences everything we do in our life with our businesses. So if you're trying to sell a $5,000 case and your team internally, you can just sense that they're not on par with it because they're thinking, oh my God, this is so much money. How is the patient going to afford it? The patient doesn't look like they're going to afford it. I don't think this patient's going to be able to afford it. That's the worst thing, right? Judging our patients, thinking that they're not going to be able to afford our treatment. That's the worst thing. And it happens all the time in our practices, right? Have your team read this book. This will change their life when they start thinking of money and they start thinking about abundance and they start thinking about hey, there is ways where people can lean into the possibility of abundance. And it all starts here. It all starts with your relationship with money. And if your team has a bad relationship with money, you as an owner or as an associate, whatever it is, it's going to be really hard for you to grow your clinical practice, to grow your business, to treat your patients. You need to shift their mindset around money. This book is awesome. Get it, read it, share it with your team, read it together, do a little book club with it in your practice. Phenomenal book. The next one is a little bit more strategic. It's a little bit more business savvy, and it's really about having that option of being in the red ocean or the blue ocean. It's called the Blue Ocean Strategy, how to create uncontested market space and make the competition irrelevant. Think of that. Who would want to, you open up your practice or you're in your office and you're doing your treatment planning. We've all heard that thing of oh, it's cheaper down the street, or they charge $500 for the crowns. Why are you charging so much? Well, you have to dive into this. This is going to show you exactly how to create that marketplace, what they call the blue ocean, right, around your practice. So that way you're the dominating leader. You're the category king. How do you do that? This book is a great journey in how to do that. And it gets tactical as well. And you got to realize that no matter what you're doing in business, it's always harder to compete with the red ocean, inside the red ocean, which is everybody doing new patient exams, everybody fighting for the same buccal composite, everybody fighting for the same, bread and butter dentistry. That is much harder to compete in that land than those practices that are wow, we're doing big cases, Ranesh. We're doing full mouth makeovers. We're doing smile makeovers. We're doing restorative. We're doing implants. You got to create that blue ocean for your practice. This book is going to show you exactly how to think through that process so you can be a leader in your space. So that way when people think of veneers, they think of you. They think of Invisalign, they think of you. They think of, a smile makeover in your area, they think of you. Embrace this book because I can tell you this, this has given me so much insight on how to think about pricing, how to think about branding, how to think about, why people come and see me versus seeing other people. This is going to rock your world when it comes to your brand and how you are seen by your patients, how they see you. So get into this. You've always seen other clinicians and they're charging whatever they want for treatment and they have this big, patient database that's willing to pay for it. Why not you? So jump this, read this, jump into this. That's what I meant to say. Read this and jump into this book and you'll see that it's going to be really powerful. So both these books, incredible reads. Read them yourself and share this one specifically with your team. Have them buy the book for them. Get this for your team. And then, of course, you as an owner, even as an associate, you got to read both of these. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you thought so, leave me a comment, like the video, share it with your colleagues. And I can't wait to make more of these here on our channel. As always, have an incredible rest of your day and live inspired.